If you look back at the history of agriculture, many of the innovations we use today were invented by farmers out of necessity. Now the Minnesota Corn Growers has come up with a program called the Innovative Grant Program to encourage new ideas from farmers and to share those ideas with other farmers. Paul Meintz is the research director for Minnesota Corn.
We have done a lot of research with university doing basic research in agriculture, but this is something where we're looking for the ideas that come from our farmers. We know that a lot of innovations happen on the farm and they're not really recorded anywhere. So when we're facing issues with nitrogen management or nitrate reduction, we think that our farmers have a lot of ideas that they could start implementing. So we've set aside money for grants where they can get seed money to start a program, investigate whether or not it'll work on their farm, and that'll allow us to flesh out some of these ideas that we know are resident on the farming practice.
Meintz says some of the innovations that farmers have come up with may have been overlooked in the past.
A lot of design for implements or just even new practices, farmers are doing these naturally without giving them a lot of thought. What we're hoping to do is help them develop them and allow them to showcase them to their neighbors, businessmen, and our legislators.
Meintz says there are a number of areas the grants are focusing on.
What we're focusing on now is nitrogen management, soil conservation, and nitrate reduction, loss of nitrate. And so those are the areas that these grants are intended to focus on for this year. Our idea is that they could run up to 3 years at $7,000 per year. If they're going to showcase their ideas, we have a different kind of funding for $5,000 to help host a field day on those farms. And all of these, again, intended to help these farmers flesh out what they already have happening.
Farmers have to innovate almost every day on a farm, whether they produce grain for a living, or they're a livestock farmer, or even a hobby farmer, or raise vegetables. Learning to do things in a better way and coming up with new ideas has always been a part of agriculture. Now, through the Innovative Grant Program, they can get paid for those ideas, and those ideas can be shared with others. This is Lynn reporting.